With that in mind, I'd like to assist my fellow learners in honing their skills and cultivating a feeling of accountability in each of us. I'd also be honored if I could help the school develop activities that will help them learn more about the core values. Having a thorough understanding of the fundamental values can assist them in being a decent member of the community. Now, I will discuss my plan of action. Due to the
Sa PowerPoint na lang. Ma'am Kim, you're here!
Opo, ma'am.
Ma'am, yung sa kay Villanueva, hindi nagpe-present yung PowerPoint niya, pero yung audio dun sa PowerPoint, hindi lumalabas sa Zoom.
Sige po, ma'am. Titingnan ko po kung magpe-play po
ma'am.
dito. Yun,
Ma'am Glads, pasend nga ako ng picture ng background. Ang hirap magano
Sige,
sa
sir.
laptop. Ang bagal ng wifi. Ano ba nangyayari?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Sinila mo rin naman to, ha? Thank you.
Try ko po i-share, ma'am.
Sige ma'am. Pakinggan namin ma'am yung sounds.
Sige po.
Vlad,
Yes?
naka-live na tayo sa YouTube.
Kita na tayo?
Kaya, mag-aano na ako?
Yung ano sir, yung link sa YouTube, wala pang sinesend sa faculty.
Ma'am Glads, parang naka-live na tayo. Hindi pa ba?
Hindi ko sure.
Live na po ata, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Nakalagay po naka-live on YouTube.
Ma'am Kim, walang sounds.
Ma'am, pwede, i-share ko po ulit, ma'am.
Sige ma'am, sige.
Good day everyone. This is my presentation. I hope you like it.
Meron na
Ma'am,
po.
Anong pag-share nyo? PPT with sounds?
Ano po, nakalagay ko po share, kinlik ko lang po yung share sound.
Okay. Ma'am, sa inyo na si Tyrone, no?
Sige po, ma'am, kung, teka na po.
Kasi hindi ko siya ma-share.
Yung sound po, ma'am?
Yung sounds po.
Yung una lang po ba yung may sound niya, yung introduction?
Yung next slide, ma'am. Sige, i-play mo lang yan. I-play mo.
Parang wala pong,
Sige lang, ma'am. Yung susunod, napakinggan ko sa laptop kanina eh.
Good day fellow students
Ayan,
and
ma'am.
school teachers.
Ayun na po.
As we all know,
dinig.
we are all God.
sige po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay po.
Ma'am Kim? Ma'am Kim?
Yes po, ma'am.
Ma'am, pa-play nga yung kay Sindrel. Mahina
Sige.
sa akin yung sounds niya.
Parang mahina nga po, pero tatry ko po. Sige po.
Sige, ma'am.
in 2021. To start my speech, I am here as Beha and the
Max
voice
na yan,
of
Ma'am
my
Kim.
fellow students.
Opo, ma'am.
Mahina talaga yung recording
Our
niya.
school.
Tatry ko po
In
na,
order
ano,
of
wait lang po. Itatry po akong something. Nice.
I am Cindy Lapitan, running for Vice President this coming Supreme Student Government
Mahina,
Election
Ma'am Kim.
20.
Mahina pa din po.
Oo, sa recording niya yon.
Okay po, ma'am.
Mag-loudspeaker na lang yung mga listeners.
pop like this. Make it not like this. Make it drop.
morning, everybody. Can you hear me po?
Yes,
Good morning. Rinig po ba ako?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, in 2 minutes, we will start our program para makompleto lang po ang ating mga participants in our Zoom meeting and to set everything po. Okay. Thank you. Wait lang po. Alright. Naway naririnig po ako ng maayos. Good morning, Los Baños Senior High School and to our community and especially to our students. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat and welcome to our general campaign rally of our school's next set of Supreme Student Government Leaders. And to begin with, let's sing our national anthem followed by an opening prayer to be led by Mrs. Hanelet D. Garcia.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم آمين يا رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شمل المسلمين والكريستيان والأمة في مدينة دباو وسلم دائما مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في بلدنا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you today to praise and worship you and give you thanks for all the things you continue to provide for ourselves and our families. Father, we humbly ask for forgiveness for all the times we have offended you, when we forget to acknowledge your presence in the image of our brothers and sisters, and for moments we fail to be good stewards of the blessings you have given us. Continue to guide and protect each one of us, Lord, that we may always walk in the light of your everlasting love and mercy. Grant us, Father, with your comfort in times of distress and with your strength in times of weakness. Bestow upon us your unending grace and healing, that we in turn become instruments of gentleness and compassion to others. We ask all this in the name of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, with the prayer and the intercession of our Blessed Mother. Amen.
Manama, mawantog ka. Warag po ko iling ko'y ko. O Diyos, kahibulungan ka. Busa ikaw lang ang simbahon ko. Busa ikaw lang ang alagaran ko.
Alright. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Ma'am Garcia. Muli, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good morning, everyone. Malamang napansin ninyo all over our social media accounts ang mga kaliwat ka ng mga memes at mga pagsuporta sa ating mga future leaders ng ating bansa sa nalalapit na elections 2022. Gayun din sa ating paaralan, every school year, we choose our next set of student leaders to be the voice of our students, to be a good role model, especially when it comes to active participation sa mga gawain natin sa school, pang-akademiko man yan o pang-extracurricular. Kaya let's all make use of the hashtag vote wisely. And to welcome us all in today's program, an epitome of good leadership herself, our chairwoman in this activity, Mrs. Gladys Lambayong. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Good morning, and thank you for the introduction. Good morning, everybody. I would like to greet those who are in this Zoom meeting, as well as those who are watching our live stream via YouTube. Good morning, everybody. As an old adage say, wheat has truth in it. It's one of my favorites quotations. Indeed, there is truth to every endeavor that we partake, especially if the endeavor aims to serve the public or the community. And this SSG election, or the Supreme Student Election, is one of those endeavors that aims to serve the studentry, particularly that of the Los Baños Senior High School. Today, we witness those who have listened and bravely answered the call to run for the Supreme Student Government Election for this school year 2021 to 2022. So, alam kong gusto niyo na silang mapakinggan ang kanilang mga mensahe at para maibsan na rin ang mga kaba ng mga tatakbong mga kandidato natin. Without further ado, and in behalf of our school head, Dr. Michael William V. Puna III, we, the appointed members of the LBSHS COMELEC Committee, would like to welcome you all to the general campaign rally for the SSG election. Sir Chris?
Maraming salamat. Thank you, ma'am Gladys. Sabi nga, as former President John Quincy Adams said, if your actions inspire others to do more, to dream more, to learn more, and become more, you are indeed a leader. So today, let us all listen to these passionate and dedicated aspiring student leaders as they inspire us all to do more also, to learn more and be leaders in our own ways. And so to start, let me call on, let's watch a recorded video presentation of Maria Elaine Micosa running for the position of Peace Officer. Pasensya na at medyo nagkakaroon tayo ngayon ng mga technical difficulties. Gayunpaman, iniimbitahan ko po lahat ng mga estudyante ng Los Baños Senior High School to watch this YouTube live presentation of our future student leaders ng ating school. Pakinggan po natin mabuti ang kanilang mga mensahe at ang kanilang mga platforms, ang kanilang mga activities or mga pinopropose na activities para makapamili tayo talaga ng ating mga student leaders na siyang mag-lead sa ating paaralan. Again, let us all welcome, let's all watch the video presentation of Elaine Micosa running for Peace Officer.
Good day everyone, this is Maria Elaine M. Micosa, Micosa Maria Elaine running for Peace Officer. So now, Micosa for Peace Officer. Peace!
Okay, maraming salamat. Elaine Micosa, ang nag-iisang tatakbo sa position na Peace Officer. Okay. Ang susunod naman ay ang ating mga student leaders na tatakbo sa position na PIO. Let's all hear also a prepared video presentation of Tyrone Angelo Villanueva.
Good day everyone. This is my presentation. I hope you like it. My name is Tyrone Angelo Sumkaya Villanueva. Good day, fellow students and school teachers. As we all know, we are all gathered here today to hear and see the presentations and speech of every candidate. Today we say our promises and tasks if we are to be elected. I appreciate your consideration that you attended this Zoom meeting and that all of you makes time and effort hearing our speech. If I will be elected as an SSG officer, I want our school to improve the communication of every student, most especially to those that cannot catch up fast on the studies. And I think it is more good because it will be easy enough to access the missed lessons they have tackled. We will pick students that are excellent in the particular subject so that they can teach some students that want to understand more about the lessons. We will focus on creating a more just and fair environment and ensuring students' voices are actually heard at every level or strengths. And we will extend a helping hand to all the students that need a leader who can help them on anything in school works.
Okay, medyo again may mga technical difficulties tayo. Para ituloy we could actually have the video presentation of Tyron Angelo Villanueva later pag medyo okay na yung ang kanyang presentation. Meantime, let's all witness and hear also a prepared video. Let's watch also again, I should say, a prepared video presentation of another candidate for the position of PIO. We have Eliza Nerin D. Bernardo.
Hi, my name is Eliza Nini Bernardo, running for the position of PIO. Ano nga ba ang katangian na dapat taglayin ng isang PIO? Ang isang PIO ay may katungkulan na gampanan ang nakaatas na gawain sa kanya upang panglingkudan ang kanyang mga kamag-aral. At dapat maasahan, mapagkakatiwalaan at determinado sa tungkulin na kailangan gampanan ang isang PIO. Sinisigurado ko na bilang ito ang aking kauna-unahang pagtakbo bilang SSG officer, ay sisiguraduhin ko na bibigay ko ang aking makakaya na gampanan ang aking katungkulan. Once again, my name is Eliza Bernardo, running for the position of PIO.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Eliza Nerin D. Bernardo for PIO. Message na lang po, Ma'am Kim, if ready na po ang video ni Tyron Angelo Villanueva. Okay, so with that, let's now proceed to another position, and that is the position of auditor. And let's now have John Richard Cañada. Let's all listen to John Richard Cañada. I believe he is present in our meeting.
Sir, okay na po ba yung slide, sir?
Yes, let's just wait for our tech team to help us with this one. Yes, there you go.
Okay na po, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess, okay, let's start. So, what a wonderful day to each and everyone. I am John Richard Cañada, and I am from the section of intelligence, talented, very supportive section of grade 12 Newton. And I am committing to fulfill the position of SSG auditor. Next slide. So here, for you to know me more, for you to know me well, I want to present my credentials and experiences in terms of leadership and management. So first thing is I am a consistent honor student. So I've placed it here just because that I think it creates an impression, or I think it helps me to be recognized as in a matter of responsibility. For class auditor, since grade 7, I've been the class auditor up until these days, and I have the chance to actually participate or be elected in the SSG officer in my junior high school days. So I've worked with the former president, Mr. Dominic Puna. This is the year of 2019 to 2020. Then this the I think this number three credentials slash experiences is one of the most it's like one of the most it's like one of the most very prominent experiences that I've had. It is one of the uh, most experience that I've learned a lot. No, so this is the number one. Being the elected as the number one little councilor in the municipal of Los Baños. Since that I am an SSG officer in my grade 10 days, I've had a great opportunity to be elected as the number one little councilor in the municipal of Los Baños. It is during the Linggo ng Kabataan 2019. And I am the number one little councilor of Honorable Concejal Miko Pellegrina, if you know him. So there are a lot of things that Concejal Miko Pellegrina have taught me, and there are a lot of experiences that I've learned from him. So what do we do in the little counselor in the Linggo ng Kabataan? So we actually have hands-on experiences in creating law proposals, project proposals, analyzing such financial statements, allocating the funds, being organized, being oriented. We have gone through that. So the experience in Linggo ng Kabataan was a little bit stressful, but it is full of enjoyment and learning. Next slide, please. So in here, Miko Pellegrina said to me that a leader must be effective. So being effective, dapat pala, parang sabi nga nila, dapat yung serbisyo mo ay damang-dama. This effectiveness is maybe in terms of their functions, on how they functions, does it create an impact to the community? Another thing is we should be focused. Para ano, 'di ba? Pag focus tayo, we are concentrate on one thing, removing the distractions, the barriers. Third thing is that we do want to be disciplined. We want to be disciplined and consistent. It is not enough that we are just effective and focused. Dapat we are consistent in this matter. So the values, we are actually guided by the matter of our core values, the maka-Diyos, makatao, makabansa, makakalikasan. Your relationship to your companions, to your co-leaders, and to your community. Commitments, if there is a need of sacrifices, you would be ready. You must be ready for these commitments, right? If you want to manage your time to be efficient and effective. And lastly, the vision, the combination of purpose and destination. So yung vision pala, this is yung goal na gusto mong ma-achieve and how you would do it. So now I would now present my proposed projects. So for Makadios, strengthen the faith program. So this encourages students through webinars every Friday.
Kim,
What's that?
your slide is not moving.
Ilang po. Okay na po. Okay. So here for Makadios, strengthen the faith program, it encourages the student through webinars every Friday afternoon that speaks about the matter of faith prior on improving the core value Makadios of the school community. So in this, we would invite every churches that wants to spread the word so that they can have the opportunity to spread the word. Yes. For Makatao, it is a school-based funding program. So we would raise sufficient funds to produce and extend help to the plan beneficiaries. So the specific measurements and target beneficiaries would be discussed further. So it is themed isang bayan, isang Los Baños, sama ng pandemya tayo makakaraos. This is just a made-up theme, but I think it's great. For Makabansa, be wise, be aware, enlighten the students to be effective voters of today through webinars and posters that will be manifested to help each and everyone understand the importance of voting and decision making. So I think sa pagiging makabansa, talagang napaka-importante na malaman natin yung importansya ng pagboto, yung importansya ng decision making, not only in our community, but nationally, parang sa bansa natin, makabansa. Then, Mga kalikasan, gulayan sa bakuran para sa kalusugan. It is a program-based contest where students are encouraged to discover the importance and ways of planting vegetables and consuming them to improve health being, cost effectiveness, and enable a fruitful learning and discoveries to hone skills and creativity. So here at Parsyang Contest, wherein students will have to magtatanim sila sa bakuran nila, gagawa sila ng garden, a vegetable garden, and no, everything will be discussed later. So I hope that you would support me in this proposed projects. So again, I'm John Richard Cañada. I have a vision of an effective and efficient leader despite of the pandemic that we are experiencing nowadays. And I am committing to fulfill the position of SSG auditor. I'm ready to embark new challenges, but I can't do it alone. So yun nga, I hope that you would support me. I hope that you would cooperate. We were all united in this endeavor. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, John Richard Cañada, vying for the position of auditor. As promised kanina, babalikan po natin. Let's all watch again the video presentation, the prepared video presentation of Tyron Angelo Villanueva, vying for the position of PIO. Ma'am Kim?
If I will be elected as a SSG officer, I can be a leader who can represent diverse students' opinions as one, and make the backbone of the organization robust and establish a good network and communication for the better works. And I can confirm that I am qualified for that position because I have experience on being a SSG officer and a reliable leader. I know to myself that I can do more to lead every single student in our school because I have 3C: courage, capabilities, and care. That I am 100% sure that we can achieve it when we are all together. I can be a news messenger, and I can easily do the task on organizing events and making a truthful and informative news on ways to improve our school and to make a school-friendly organization. If I will be elected as an SSG officer, I want our school to improve the communication of every student, most especially to those that cannot catch up fast on the studies. And I think it is more good because it will be easy enough to access the missed lessons they have tackled. We will pick students that are excellent in the particular subject so that they can teach some students that want to understand more about the lessons. Thank you for listening.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tyron Angelo Villanueva vying for the position of PIO. Isang mabilisang recap lang po, no? Earlier, we already witnessed or listened to the presentations of Maria Elaine Micosa vying for the position of Peace Officer. Also, Tyron Angelo Villanueva vying for the positions of, vying for the position of PIO together with Eliza Nerin D. Bernardo. And then we had also John Richard Cañada vying for the position of auditor. And our next passionate student leader vying with this position, which is the auditor, we have CJ J. Lecaros. I believe CJ is with us this morning. CJ? Good morning. We're ready for you, CJ. Naka-mute ka pa po, Bunso.
Hello po.
There you go. Loud and clear. Better.
Magandang umaga po. Ako po si CJ Licaras na tumatakbo bilang SSG Auditor. At bilang auditor, gagampanan ko ng maayos at matapat ang posisyon na ito. Tutulungan ko ang treasurer sa yaman ng paaralan at ang lahat ng gastos nito. Payo sa kanila ayon sa bawat plano na budget ay sisiguraduhin ko ang organisado at tumatakbo ang budget na may bibigay ng mga estudyante. At ang kailangan nito at ang iba pang kailangan ng paaralan. At bilang auditor, kailangan po natin maging matapat upang maging maayos at tumatakbo ang budget na maibibigay ng mga estudyante at hindi magastos kung saan-saan. Tutulungan ko rin ang treasurer sa anumang mga gastos para maging maayos ang pagbabudget sa ating paaralan. At may experience na rin po ako bilang SSG officer nung ako po ay nag-aaral pa ng high school. Kaya alam ko po na magagampanan ko po ng maayos ang posisyon na ito. Salamat po.
Alright, maraming salamat CJ Lecaros for auditor. And of course, our last but definitely not the least candidate vying for the position of auditor. Everyone, let us all welcome Gia Isabella Opalencia. Gia?
I'm just gonna present my screen to you all. Wait lang po. So I'm sorry if I can't open my cam kasi yung background is nagaan.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay po, so first of all, I would like to introduce myself to all of you. So my name is Gia Isabella Opolencia, a grade 11 student from grade 11 Aristotle, so under the strand of Humanities and Social Sciences. So running for the position of auditor. So I'm now gonna present you my plan of actions. So for the Makajos one, so I'm save, spread, and share. So this project aims for everyone to be able to share and to listen to the stories of one of the students on how do God save them, to inspire others to also trust in God's plan in every situation. And I believe that everyone has a story to tell, so maybe one of your story can be an inspiring one. The next one for Makatao is the Student Assistant Desk, Check Up, Speak Up, Together We Up. Aims to send assistance for every student for concerns, needs, problems in school-related topics since tayo-tayo lang din po ang magtutulungan ngayong pandemya. So, we need to help each other to get up for the situation. The next one is for the Makabansa. So, I have here the virtual field trip exploring different cultures in the Philippines. So to have us a virtual representation of the different communities and discover more about the other cultures we have in this country. Since Philippines is a big country, so we have different regions we have. So maybe hindi tayo masyadong familiar sa iba. So it would help us to learn more about this culture, about different regions in our country. And for the Makakalikasan, we have the plant growing contest, or which I call the being an ate and kuya to our little seedling. So every student will take care of a plant from seedling until it grows well. This can be a reflection on how students manage patience, care, and protecting our environment. Dahil sa pag-aalaga natin sa halamang ito, I feel like ganun din yung gagawin natin if we are in the bigger picture of our environment. So we're gonna protect it, our mother nature. So for that, I would also gonna said that if I would be given a chance to be your SSG auditor, I would show the transparency and honesty on my works to provide that your votes will not be wasted. To inform, to inspire, and to influence all of you to make our school be better. And for us students to be more organized and be responsible dahil dala natin ang pangalan at pride ng ating eskwelahan na Los Baños Senior High School. And for that, I am hoping for all of you to support and vote for me for this upcoming SSG election. So here I am, Gia Isabella Opolencia, serving with transparency, leading with sincerity, and I hope your vote and support will come home to me. And that's all, and have a nice day. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our three candidates vying for the position of auditor. We have John Richard Cañada, CJ Lecaros, and Gia Isabella Opolencia. And now let's move on to our next position, and that is treasurer. With that, let us all welcome Miss Loisy May de la Paz. I believe she is with us. There you go. Hello, Loisy. We're ready for you. Hindi ka namin marinig, Loisy. Can you check your audio? Wala pa po.
Wait lang.
There you go. Try it again, please. Sorry, wala pa. Try it again. Yan. Can you speak? No, we can't hear you.
Yan, sir. Okay na po.
That. Better.
Okay na, sir. Ang hassle. Wait, sir, ah.
Sige na.
Okay na, sir.
Yes, loud and clear. Go, Loisy.
Okay. Good morning, fellow students of senior high school. Hi, mabuhay to the all of teachers, school personals, and I know most of you didn't know me. By the way, I'm Loisy May de la Paz. Yes po, Loisy de la Paz. From grade 11, Pascal. Kay Sir Christian. Sir, andyan ka ba, sir? Yes, from grade 11, Pascal. Sorry for that. Running for SSG. In this position, I assure that I will work hard and do my best. Po. Hello po. Do my best to fulfill my task. And as a treasurer po, yan, I can do as pinapaliwanag ko po dito na as a new here in a school, I've been a president in my high school year, and yes, or what we call Youth for Environmental in school organization po, and become a Filipino and TLE club officer. So that's why I'm confident to run as a treasurer in our campus. Also, it will not help the students or teachers or everyone. It will help also myself to become be a new version of myself, to become better person of myself. And I will not stand here. Yes po, hindi po ako nakatayo, nakaupo po ako. I will not stand here not only as a candidate, but also your friend, your best friend, or your best friend or your bestie. Yes, I can be your bestie. And honestly, I will communicate and keep you informed about the treasury of our school kasi hindi po ako corrupt. Yes po. And because you have rights to know what is happening in our school, in our treasury, yes, in treasury in our school. And because I know together we must be strong and cooperate to achieve our goals. Like for example, a chain. Bago siya makabuo or bago siya maging strong as a chain, need niya pa ng another chain to become more strong. Yes, ganun nga po. So I need your help also to make the school best that it can be. Also, some of my ideas in this school year is like we will have beer someone reasons to smile, and like for example, mag-give ka ng donation kasi nga as a SSG treasurer, mag-aano ko ng project which is mag-help tayo about we all know that we're in system where we are having a hard time because of the pandemic. So by that, as a school SSG treasurer candidate, I will conduct some project or activities wherein students are able to give donation kasi may mga estudyante naman na sobra-sobra and may estudyanteng walang-wala. So it means like as a student, nakikita ko yon na merong estudyante na wala. So it's optional. If you want to give, then give, and if you don't want, that's fine. It's okay. And also, we will have Google Meet and Zoom meeting wherein we will able to invite some LGBT member, which is give some advice and motivation to all the students, because we see that students are having having a hard time because of the pandemic, due to the pandemic. So the LGBT member will motivate them to keep going in their life. Padayon, yes po. And the most important in my ideas is to make a page wherein you're able to confess your feelings. You're like we call it LBSHS confession, wherein you're able to communicate with us, to tell your thoughts, your feelings, or anything. We can be your other half. Like for example, you're having a hard time, you're having a problem, problem na hindi mo masabi sa pamilya mo, gusto mo nang sasabihan pero nahihiya ka. So we are here to listen to your problems. Also, not only your problems in your family, also in your ACADS, in your academic problem. We all know na nahihirapan tayo sa ngayon sa pag-aaral. So we're here not only SSG for our school, but also for you guys, for all the students in Los Baños Senior High School, to help you with your ACADS. We will tell you or tutor some of you kung kaya, kung ganon. And yes, what I said, as your friend, I believe you and the school that if we work together, we will make something great in our school, not only school, but also you guys. You can be more like you na wala ka ganito, hindi ka ganito, but after yung project na to or after yung activity na to, mas makikilala mo yung sarili mo. And also, dun sa FB page, we're in LBSH Confession, we will make some weekly poster motivation na it keeps the students motivated about the school or about the activities. Yes. And also, we will conduct budgeting. Yes, magba-budgeting po tayo. We will call it budget-friendly ganun. Zero policy as a treasury. Kasi po, mahirap ang buhay ngayon. Kaya hindi natin kailangan mag-collect ng pera from the student kasi mahirap ang buhay. Because you all know that budgeting is the strongest in the organization. Yes, I have the power. Kung may face-to-face, I have the power. But now, due to in this new normal, I don't have power, but I can help the other students or other students lang na mag-help ako by giving them some ideas about the project or about the platforms. How we will do that? First of all, we will think a activity that it helps students and teachers. And then the second one is we will make a goal map to achieve that goals. The third one, we will make decision or strategy para magawa yung isang bagay na yon o yung plan na yon to help teachers and students. And the last one is we will make it. Alam namin na sa ngayong taon na mahirap mag-aral, but as SSG students, we will help you guys to keep motivate, to keep on doing what you want. And also, as a treasurer nga, as sinasabi ko is we will conduct budget-friendly to all of you guys. I'm asking for your vote. I believe that I have the qualities to be an effective treasurer. I'm also asking for your help. So let's begin the journey today by making this school the best it can be. Thank you for listening. Again, Loisy De La Paz for SSG Treasurer. Let Loisy lead the way. Thank you po, sir.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Loisy May De La Paz for Treasurer. And of course, to complete the lineup for this position, narito naman, let's all welcome Mr. Vinley Tolentino vying for the position of Treasurer. Vinley, good morning.
Good morning po, sir. Let me present my screen po. Kita na po.
Yes, yes.
Good morning, everyone po. I'm Vinny Tolentino from Great Darwin, running for the position of treasurer. So let me present to you my plan of action this school year 2021 to 2022. One of the responsibilities of a treasurer in an organization is to create fundraising activities to ensure na meron tayong funds support the future activities of SSG. So this is the fundraising activities that I come up with that can be implemented virtually. So first one is the esports tournament kung saan we can create teams from different sections to represent their grade level, and this tournament have entrance fee and also may prize pool. And also second fundraising activity is t-shirt fundraiser. So nag-design ako ng tatlong t-shirts na can be the official t-shirt of the Lbshs. So let me explain every design. So yung first design is nilagyan ko lang ng logo, yung white t-shirt na with black and white na logo to match the color of white t-shirt and also para di siya mag-contrast. And second design is Lbshs na may green outlines which symbolizes the color of the school. No? So yun. Yung third one na design is parang premium na design ng t-shirt which nakalagay is Lbshs. And this t-shirt can be gamitin na panggala and also for school activities. So itong t-shirt na to will cost around 200 to 300 pesos depending sa sizes. And ang plano ko dito for t-shirt is this t-shirt is available for the whole school year. No? If ever na magkaroon tayo ng minimum of 20 students na gustong bumili, pwede nating i-print agad and also deliver it to them. And this is not a requirement, pero this is not a requirement for the students, but kasi yung budget is memorable para sa mga students. And for the financial planning and budgeting, I will present budgets for the proposed activities of the organization kung saan i-analyze ko and examine yung every project ng SSG kung magkano yung i-allocate na enough budget na in ratio or proportion for the benefit of this project. And also provide a concrete plan on this SSG's fundraising strategies kung saan I will take my part to make the SSG's project regarding fundraising activities to be more realistic and attainable. And for the financial reporting, one of my role is to present financial reports every executive meetings kung saan ipe-present ko yung kung magkano inilan natin sa isang project, kung magkano yung nalikom natin sa isang fundraising activities, and kung magkano pa yung pwede nating budget na pwedeng gastusin for the future fundraising activities. And the last one is to record and keep the organization's financial transactions kung saan I will record every transactions of our organization para meron tayong may report sa administration or school sa ating term report for this school year 2021 to 2022. So thank you everyone for listening, and thank you sa aking advisor, kay Ma'am Austria, sa mga teachers, and good luck sa mga candidates, and thank you for the support from my friends and classmates from Grade 12 Darwin. Muli ako po si Vinny Tolentino, running for treasurer, serving to our school, serving to you. Thank you po everyone.
Alright, maraming salamat, Vinny Tolentino, vying for the position of treasurer. Just a quick run through of the positions that we had, or from the presentations we had earlier. No, again, for the peace officer, we have Maria Elaine Nicosa, PIO Tyrone Angelo Villanueva. We have also Eliza Nerin D. Bernardo. And for the auditor, we have John Richard Cañada, Gia Isabella Opulencia, and CJ Lecaros. For treasurer, I should say, we have Loisy May de la Paz, and of course, Vinny Tolentino. Now, let's move on to our next position, which is the secretary. And to begin with, let's all watch a recorded video presentation of Miss Shakira Shane Gomez.
Pleasant morning to everyone. I am Shakira Shane C. Gomez, a grade 12 student running for secretary. Being a leader requires a great strength and different aspects in order to influence and inspire the followers. With that in mind, I'd like to assist my fellow learners in honing their skills and cultivating a feeling of accountability in each of us. I'd also be honored if I could help the school develop activities that will help them learn more about the core values. Having a thorough understanding of the fundamental values can assist them in being a decent member of the community. Now, I will discuss my plan of action. Due to the fact that people have diverse viewpoints on the God they follow, the Makadiyos fundamental value instructs us to embrace our faith and appreciate one's beliefs. To be able to know more about the value, the virtual seminar entitled Iba't Ibang Relihiyon Tungo sa Iisang Ambisyon is one of the activities that I want to push. With the help of the student council, teachers, and people who conduct religious teachings, the seminar will involve discussion, Q&As, and activities. Flyers will be given to students who do not have the ability to join online conference. The value of being makatao helps us to be more concerned with the humanity. Bayanihan para sa Kababayan is a fundraising event with the goal of helping families who are in short of resources. The event will be done through online selling of pre-loved clothes and other products. The third core value, Makabansa, has a goal to teach a sense of patriotism and pride in our country. It also includes exercising our rights and responsibilities as Filipino citizens, as well as abiding by the rules of the country, society, and even schools. To be able to promote patriotism, an online singing contest, Pagka-Pilipino, Bigang Tono, is set to be accomplished. That will give students a chance to show their singing skills. Lastly, the core value of Makakalikasan teaches us to love and care for our environment. It encourages the wise use and conservation of our natural resources. A virtual program, Buksan ng Isipan para sa Kalikasan, will include a program, pageant, and poster and slogan making contest. The activities related to DepEd's core values will help students like me to be aware and responsible with their actions. I hope that you understand my plan of action. Again, I am Shakira Shancy Gomez, a candidate for Student Council Secretary. Have a nice day.
All right, there you have it. Miss Shakira Shane Gomez vying or running for the position of secretary. Next on the line, let's all listen to Miss Emerald Faye Morales, vying also for the position of secretary. I think she is with us this morning.
Yes, sir. I'm here po.
Hello, Faye.
Hello po.
Start now.
Permission for Gia to present my PowerPoint presentation po since I'm having difficulties. Gia.
Wait.
Sir, is my audio loud and clear po?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Ayan. Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Emerald Faye Morales, elected president ng Grade 11 Aristotle sa linya ng Humanities and Social Sciences strand, kumakandidato bilang sekretarya ng Supreme Student Government ng Los Baños Senior High School. Sa bagong hamon po na kinakaharap natin ngayon, it is of our great awareness na magiging mahirap ang pag-lead through online. But kumaharap po kami ngayon, ako ngayon, because I think no matter how hard the situation that we are facing and or going to face, it is all in the will of the leader or leaders to have the school year in the best state that they or we can. With that po, next slide please. I present to you the plan of actions I have come up the idea with. And for Makajos, as someone who likes expressing my faith through music, I have come up the idea of having the first day of the school week, which is Monday po, during the flag ceremony, na magkaroon po lahat ng may paniniwala ng time para ma-express and ma-share po natin yung faith natin kay Lord through music. So ayan, as stated here po, the title is Be Blessed Then Blessed Through Music. This aims for everyone with beliefs to start their week motivated by God's words and share what they have obtained through songs. Pangalawa naman po, for Makatao, the student website. So for this, all achievements and school-related events will be posted. Sections like freedom section, achievements, announcements, and a lot more are to be included for everyone to be updated with school matters. Actually, this could or could not be affiliated mainly with the school since the SSG will have it monitored in case. And moving on po, for Makabansa, the title is Halina't Magbalik, Magbahagi Tuklasin. This aims for the Philippine history to be appreciated more. Sharing knowledge about things that are based from facts could be of help. So we can all agree that informations based from facts are important these days. Lalo na majority of students ay open for historical and even political opinions or views. So ang mangyayari po here is mag-share ng could be like infographics containing facts about the history that will surely help everyone. In particular, every week, of course, there will become new topic to be posted. Like, for example, so week 1, martial law, then sa second is EDSA revolution. So, ayun po. Lastly, for Makakalikasan, the plant and flaunt. This is a competition to help the environment by planting and also aims for students to become more creative while helping the environment. Depende sa situation po, contests will be held for students per section to join. This is to help the environment and bring out the creativity within us students. So that I presented as a plan of actions that I submitted and would want to do. Again, everyone, my name is Faye Morales, running for secretary. Thank you and advance congratulations to those who will be elected. Have a great day ahead.
All right, thank you very much, Faye Morales, for secretary. And of course, our last candidate, but definitely, of course, not the least, vying for the position of secretary. Everyone, let's all welcome Charity Fonder.
Good morning, everyone. So I'll present my presentation. May I, sir?
Sure.
There. Can everyone see my presentation?
Yes, go on, please.
Okay. So to start, sorry for giving you, forgive me for giving you a super plain presentation. For I crammed and I thought I'll be giving you a speech, but I decided to just state my plan of action. So to start, I am Charity M. Fodera. I am one of the running for the position of secretary. And my plan of action sa Makadios is I've thought, and someone helped me think of an idea, which is a religious Bible character or hero campaign. And this is where we can post our favorite Bible characters. This is also a time where we can acknowledge or know the Bible characters. And we can use Facebook, so we can post our favorite part or summarization of the story of our chosen character in person. Students can search in internet, or they can use the Bible itself or the Bible where can they just look for their Bible characters. And for Makatao is a virtual seminar or GC, where I thought of empowering or helping youth, where a virtual, or it can be a group chat, where students can state their problems in academics or their personal life, and where other students, or I can be the one where helping students cope or give ideas on how to cope with their problems in that. But of course, giving key answers or keynotes in our activity sheets is not included in this seminar or GC. And sa makabansa, I had the idea of solidarity campaign for frontliners. This idea I got from here sa aming place where the staff and the children ay nagbibigay ng kanilang letters of appreciation and gratitude sa ating mga frontliners. Where here we can create a video of thanking our frontliners or government workers. We can post or make a poster, a drawing, infographics, anything to show our gratitude to our dear frontliners and government workers who is in the midst of our pandemic nowadays now is really risking their life to save everyone who is living comfortably right now. And lastly, sa kalikasan, there's virtual seminar about environment and activity. It is to talk about the current events, our current events right now, which is the COVID-19, our pandemic. What here we can talk about what youths can do to protect our environment kahit pandemic. What can youth do to prevent more destruction in our environment? And I hope that I'm hoping that it can be, there's going to be a guest speaker in here, guest speaker or someone na pwede po nating ma-accommodate dito, which is students, teachers, and everyone. And that's it for my presentation, and I hope you vote wisely in this election and vote wisely, choose charity. That's it po. Thank you.
All right, maraming salamat, Charity, for that presentation. There you go, everyone. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our candidates for the position of secretary. We have Shakira Shane Gomez, Charity Fodra, and Emerald Faye Morales. Maraming salamat sa inyong tatlo. Now, let's proceed to our next top position, which is the Vice President. And to begin, let's all listen to her presentation. Let's have a Sindrel Lapitan.
Good morning and a blessed day to everyone. I am Sinja Lapitan, running for Vice President this coming Supreme Student Government Election 2021. To start my speech, I am here as behalf and the voice of my fellow students, an aspiring server of our school, promoter of change and innovation, leader of youth development, and light in the darkness of the new normal as we face COVID-19 pandemic. If ever I am given a chance to be the next SSG Vice President, I will work with pleasure in serving our students, teachers, and our beloved Las Bañas Senior High School. Societal issues are really rampant in our community right now, and it's really palpable. All aspects of our life changes too. Now, I am here to cancel out those negative stigma of new normal, promote equality, and put a continuous growth and improvement in our school. With a great leader and good governance, I believe the COVID-19 pandemic will just remain as a challenge, not a hindrance for effective learning and growth of school and its students. To be a leader is both responsibility and honor. For me to be able to put awareness and enlighten my fellow students, school, and even our whole community about the most important factors of being Filipino, a core value of being makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao, at makabansa. I will grab this opportunity to spread and educate my fellow students. Since we are in a broad field of social media, where transferring of information can be faster and easier. To make it attainable, I will conduct or implement virtual Meet, Facebook or YouTube Live that will be educational. For example, to promote our students' love in our nation, we can implement a virtual live showing actions, sacrifices, and lives of our national heroes who fought for the independence of the Philippines. And this action can be implemented for those core values that we need to put focus on. On the other hand, it is another big opportunity for me to conduct slogan making, poster making, cycling, or essay writing to develop our students' skill and talent. In this act, we can nurture the gift of Batang Lbshs. To be a leader must mirror the three most important factors, which are academic excellence, professional excellence, and the most important is good moral. I am Cindy Lapitan, a consistent member of Honor Society, a sharpened leader from her experiences as SSG officer of Las Bañas National High School, president and member of different organizations inside and outside the school. And the most important is, I am a leader who reflects the value of being Filipino. I am makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. I am responsible and a hardworking one. For me, no task is big or small. If it's given to you, you have to put your 100% best in effort. Just like what Aristotle said, pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. I have sympathy to my fellow students, and I will show bravery and action to support everyone's growth. Leadership is not all about power, but the ability and capacity of turning vision into reality. All together, let's strive and shine the Basahasa. Vote wisely. Lapitan for Vice President.
Alright, maraming salamat, Sindrel. Ngayon naman, ating pakinggan. Narito si Sonia Jamie Serna vying for the position of Vice President.
Hello po, good morning po.
Good
Is my audio
morning.
clear po ba?
Yes, loud and clear, dear.
Okay po. So, allow me to present po my presentation for this morning. Uh, Sorry po for the technical difficulties. Gia, can you present my screen? Ayan. I'm sorry po for the technical difficulty. Mm. Ayan. I will now begin po my presentation. So, a very blessed morning po to everyone. Before I start my presentation, I would like to first ask you this question. Where do you think leadership starts? Well, maybe some of you might think it starts with someone or in a particular organization. But I came across this TED talk, which the speaker stated that leadership starts with ourselves. I do believe that everything should begin in us through awareness. That's why I take this opportunity to help you, my fellow students, to unleash the potential in you. Now, to start the highlight of my discussion, I present to you my plan of action of my proposed activities and projects to be fulfilled if you'd entrust me to participate in the SSG as the Vice President. So, next please po. For the first activity under Makadios is the virtual forum. It is a free webinar wherein it focuses on the spiritual aspect of life. We can invite guest speakers to join us in a scheduled online meeting through Google Meet platform. This project aims to provide the individuals an opportunity to know more about God and grow in their faith, especially in these trying times. Since alam naman po natin na this pandemic, we've been challenged po talaga. And next slide po. For the category of Makatao, I have here two proposed activities, the health assessment and leisure day. The health assessment concerns the current state of wellness of the students, particularly their mental health. And I am very aware po that every one of us is carrying our personal emotional baggage, and that affects our daily lives. That's why through this evaluation, I hope that we can address issues by applying different coping mechanisms. And for the latter one, the leisure day, I include this as I recognize the importance of relaxation. I know that we are too busy with the deadlines and tasks given to us, but we should remember that rest is also productive as work. And doing the things we love and what makes us feel happy is essential. And together po with the volunteers, we can organize a social event wherein students can connect, bond, and relate according to interests. Now for the second to the last, in connection with DepEd's core values po, the Makabayan. Next slide po. I've come up with the idea of Do You Know series. The Do You Know series po is a blog post inspired advocacy that promotes awareness and knowledge about the Philippines. From the history po, pwede natin yun balikan, and yung mga latest happenings po. And I suppose that everyone knows the quote, education is the key to success, which applies not only in school but also in life. We must educate ourselves with facts from reliable sources. And also, I know that there are some students here that was once a writer or writers by heart. That's why I urge them to use their passion and their talent for the benefit. And now po, moving on to the last core value, the makakalikasan. Next slide po. I look forward to establishing Project Aquascape. And this project promotes environmental awareness for we can build an easy to maintain mini fish pond in school. So baka po nagtataka kayo, ano bang benefit nan, Jamie? So that's why I've done a bit of research po. And according to an article by Huskus Landscaping, fish ponds have many benefits, such as learning about the ecosystem, interaction with nature, being environmentally friendly, and visually appealing. Together po with volunteers, we can build this project that gives aesthetics to the school and appreciates creation while alleviating our stress. And that concludes po for my presentation for this time. But before I end, I would like to remind everyone that we all have a purpose in life. There's this someone inside of you that's aching to be born. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? We cannot change the past or predict the future, but the present is in our hands. Let us live without regrets and live as who we are. To lead is to serve is my principle, and I believe that progress starts with awareness, that is to be acknowledged and to take an action. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Sonia Jamie G. Serna, grade 11 Galileo, running for the position of SSG Vice President. To God be all the glory. Thank you po.
Alright, maraming salamat, Sonia Jamie Serna. There you have it, everyone, our candidates for the position of Vice President. We have Sindra Lapitan, and of course, you've just heard the presentation of Sonia Jamie Serna. And now we are down to our last position, our top position in our Supreme Student Government, and which is actually with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's all listen to his presentation. We have Julius Christian Ortiz.
Okay po. So good morning po sa lahat. So allow me to present to my screen po. Paano po mag-present? Permission to Ma'am Kim po. Okay lang po maki-present po ng slides ko po. Thank you, ma'am.
Julius, may I ask you to move a little bit backward because we're taking your picture there. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ayun po. So, to formally start, hello, good day, everyone. My name is Julius Christian Ortiz, but before I start, I just want to inform everyone, I know you guys are having a hard time these past few days or nowadays, but I want to assure you that everything will be all right in no time. You're almost there. We're almost there. So keep on going. Okay, to formally start, allow me to introduce you myself. Ma'am, next slide po. Thank you po. So here is my demographic profile. So my name is Julius Christian Ortiz. That is my full name. And my birthday will be on August 4, 2003. I am now 18 years old. So my height and weight, unidentified pa as of now kasi hindi ko pa siya na-measure. But yeah. And my hobbies, moving on, we have I love to read different stories, mapa-novel man yan or Wattpad stories. I love to read that ever since. And I also love to read articles, different articles, kasi hindi na ako nakakanood ng TV. So, na-utilize ko na yung paggamit ng different social media accounts, such as Facebook, Twitter, ayan, doon ako nagbabasa ng mga articles and news. But as an individual, as a responsible individual, as a responsible citizen, kinikilatis ko din syempre kung legit ba yung article na binabasa ko or hindi kasi 'di ba mahirap na mag-share ng false information. And lastly, I love to play volleyball and badminton. They are my sports ever since and ayun yung nagsisilbing stress reliever ko. Moving forward, thank you ma'am. Here are my background. So bigyan ko lang kayo ng konting background about my organization or yung mga leadership na mga nasalihan ko dati. So in year 2015-2016, I became the SPG Business Manager. So elementary pa lang, pinasok ko na yung SPG or SSG organization. And on year 2016-2017, I became the Secretary, grade 7 level in math organization. Kasi before ka mag-elect ng overall officer, kailangan mo na mag-elect ng officers from grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and grade 10. So I became the Secretary in grade 7 level. Same year, I also became secretary, grade 7 level again, in English organization or the YES organization. Ayan. So, nag-exist yung organization na yan dati when I was in grade 7. Moving on, in year 2017-2016, I became the Supreme Student Government or SSG grade 8 representative from United Students Alliance for Democracy or USAD. So, ayan yung party group na sinalihan ko dati, United Students Alliance for Democracy. And yes, nagdyan ko na sinimulang buksan ng pinto sa pag-serve, pagpapakita ng willingness ko sa mga estudyante on how I will serve them and or how I will inspire them. Moving on. Thank you, ma'am. Next slide po. Thank you po. So, in year 2018-2019, syempre, di ba, naipakita ko na yung willingness ko to serve the students. E di tinuloy-tuloy ko na. Tumakbo ko sa mas mataas na posisyon and nanalo bilang Public Information Officer from the same group, which is the United Students Alliance for Democracy, or USAD. So with that, it was really memorable that year. My former president was Francis Aho, and my first project or my first event program na na-conduct ko that year is yung Teenage Pregnancy Awareness / Symposium, kung saan nag-invite ako ng different guest speakers. And on the second day, nagkaroon ng symposium kung saan nag-conduct ng different campaigns sa mga students, particularly yung mga president ng each classroom, na mag-spread ng awareness sa buong student ng LBNHS Batong Malaki. Next, for year 2019, year 2019-2020, so for my last term sa SSD, tumakbo din akong president, pero siguro everything happens for a reason. Siguro hindi pa yun yung time ko to serve, hindi pa yun yung time ko para maging presidente. And that's perfectly fine kasi may ibang opportunities na nagbukas sa akin. I became the STEP organization sa TLE. And this is an entrepreneur organization kung saan nagtinda kami ng different products such as pastillas and such. And it was really memorable kasi even hindi ako nanalo bilang SSG president, but still, there are students, there are organizations na naniwala sa akin na kaya kong mag-serve sa kanila, na kaya kong ibigay yung 100% leadership skills ko sa kanila. And on the same year, I became the classroom president, grade 10 Quezon. They also trust me na kaya kong iserve sila kahit sa maliit na unit. And I just want to share, in year 2019 and 2020, 2 consecutive years po, I became the member from ang Alingaw-ngaw, yan po yung dyaryo namin, pangalan ng dyaryo. I became the director po dun sa radio broadcasting, and it was really memorable. Ang dami ko natutunan sa kanila, such as kung paano ang galawan ng isang journalist, and also yung na-improve ko din dyan yung leadership skills ko. Moving forward, thank you ma'am. Next slide po, ayun po. So, as I enter the new journey sa senior high school, and we are in the new normal, under ng new normal, so still I became the classroom president in LBSHS, wherein ang section ko nun is Socrates, under with Sir Neil Panganiban. He's my former advisor, and I am really grateful to them kasi talagang pinagkatiwalaan nila ako na kaya kong mag-serve, kaya kong magtumayong presidente sa classroom namin. And in year 2021-2022, current year, I am the classroom president in LBSHS, grade 12 Clayton naman, and a selected leader in LBSHS, wherein kasi diba ako yung former president nung grade 11, and I was selected as a overall leader in LBSHS, and an aspiring candidate for SSG president. So that's my background. Moving forward, here are my agendas. So first things first, ang nakalagay dyan is role model / inspiration. Bakit? Siya yung pinaka top 1 ko, siya yung pinakaunang-una ko kasi the reason why I enter SSG is to inspire the students to become a role model to them. Bakit? Kasi gusto ko na gumawa ng mga mabubuting bagay, gusto kong gumawa ng mga bagay na something na pwede silang ma-inspire, pwede nilang gayahin at gawin din at the same time. What are those? Maging positibo sa lahat ng bagay, in spite of we are still in the middle of this pandemic. I am still motivated and positive na everything will be all right in no time. And gusto ko ma-inspire din yung mga kasama kong students ng LBSHS na nawawalan na ng pag-asa na baka wala ng katapusan to. Gusto ko na i-inspire sila na tumingin doon sa I want them to look at the bright side ng story. I want them to be motivated. I want them to be more positive. Next, to help the students UPCAT and UPCA. I know wala pa rin pong announcement about the UPCA or about the examination ng UPCA, but I still want to pursue this. Bakit? Kasi alam ko naman na lahat ng estudyante ng LBSHS pangarap ang makapasok sa University of the Philippines sa kahit na anong campus, Diliman, LB, Baguio, and such. And I want to help them. I want to be part of their journey. That's why magko-conduct po ako ng program in regards to this UPCAT/UPCA. Third one is to maintain a good interaction. I know we are still under this lockdown, nasa under tayo ng new normal, but still we can have a good interaction between the students and the teachers. Paano? To build a good relationship with each other. And with that, kapag nagkaroon ng good interaction at nagkaroon ng good relationship ang students and ng teachers, magkakaroon ng unity and matatawag na united ang LBSHS. And last but definitely not the least, we have the authority. Gusto kong ipatupad yung authority kung saan ang mga estudyante, they will not utilize different social media accounts nila to send their rants, yung mga nagra-rants through social media against their classmates, their teachers, because I believe bullying can also be done sa mga teachers. That's why gusto ko na itigil yung bagay na yon, and I want them to communicate directly dun sa classmate nila or sa teacher nila if they are having a problem. Like for example, may problem ako sa classmate ko, naiinis ako sa kanya, gusto kong i-approach siya, kausapin siya at sabihin sa kanya kung ano yung problema ko at hindi na ipapadaan sa kahit na anong social media platform. And with that, magkakaroon tayo ng good relationship, good interaction, at magkakaroon ng unity. Those are my agendas. Moving on, we have my platforms. So, under na Makajos, we have the sharing the blessing. Bakit sharing the blessing? I want to motivate the students, most especially yung under ng modular distance learning. Kasi 'di ba, alam ko nahihirapan sila. Although nahihirapan din ng online, pero kasi ang modular distance learning talagang self-study sila. Wala silang interaction sa mga teachers na magtuturo yung mga teachers sa kanila. They will study the lesson, the topic. That's why I want to motivate them. But this sharing the blessing, I will ask the assistants to the aspiring candidates, yung mga mayor, particularly yung mga SK or yung sangguniang kabataan, yung mga aspiring candidates na yan, to ask help kung pwede ba silang magbigay ng konting help sa atin in terms of school materials that will be disseminated to the students of modular learning distance. Yung mga under na modular, yes. I want them to be motivated na, okay, may natulong sa akin. May kasama pala ako sa laban na to. That's why itutuloy ko tong pag-aaral kong to. Itutuloy ko itong journey na to, itong tinataha kong ito. That's why I will help them. I want to be part of their journey. Next, we have the strengthening relationship with God. Paano nga ba itong strengthening the relationship with God? We can pray naman. We can pray anytime. We can go to church every Sunday. But then, strengthening the relationship with God, ang plano ko dito is, we will be having a rosary every first Friday month ng buwan. Yeah. So, with that, magkakaroon tayo ng chance to ask for the guidance kay Lord sa mangyayaring journey natin sa buong month. Like let's say on January, first Friday month ng January, magkakaroon ng rosary, and then we will ask help, we will ask guidance for Lord na i-guide tayo for this whole month. Sana maging maayos ang ating interaction, maging maayos ang flow ng pag-aaral natin and such. With that, may strengthen din natin yung relationship natin with God, and magkakaroon din tayo ng interaction with each other. With that, magkakaroon tayo ng webinar and will be post FB Live or YouTube Live. That's all. And next po, ma'am, thank you po. Under naman na makatao, just like what I have said sa aking agenda, we will be having a UPCAT review. Ano ba yung magiging plano ko dito sa UPCAT review na to? Tong UPCAT review na to, I will be making a Facebook page wherein the students from LBSHS are allowed to join, and for each day, like for example, Monday, I will be posting Gen Bio na subject. Gen Bio na subject, and then on Tuesday, math naman, Wednesday and such, ganon. Magpo-post ako hanggang Thursday ng subject, and then at the end of the week, which is Friday, magkakaroon sila ng quiz in order to reflect kung ano ba yung natutunan nila sa 4 days nilang pagre-review. Paano mangyayari ito? I will also help ask help to the different organizations or different students from UPLB. Mag-i-email ako sa kanila ng message. Mag-send ako ng message sa kanila about this plan of UPCAT review, and also I will also ask the the graduate students from LBSHS na currently nag-aaral sa UP na magkaroon ng synchronous class every Saturday. Like for example, 1 hour lang po synchronous class for every 1 hour to teach the students ng isang subject. That's my plan for UPCAT review. And for LBSHS SAP Students Awareness Program, so binase ko siya sa aking uh, napapanahong issue, which is yung SAP, di ba merong SAP na nangyayari. So sa akin naman, ginawan ko ng LBSHS SAP Students Awareness Program wherein we will be tackling one issue per quarter. Like for example, for one quarter, we'll be tackling about teenage pregnancy awareness. And at the end of the quarter, magkakaroon po ng webinar wherein I'll be inviting different guest speakers na students will reflect on what they have learned doon sa issue na tinakal natin for the whole quarter. With that, magiging maganda yung awareness na ipapatupad natin sa mga estudyante, and they will really be informed with that. And lastly, for my makatao is online sinihan. This will serve as my fundraising program wherein this online sinihan, I know that the students are having a hard time. I know students and teachers are all tired because of this new normal, nag-a-adjust ang lahat. Now, I want them to rest, to laugh, and to relax for a meantime. That's why I will conduct online sinihan wherein we will be having a Google Meet or via Zoom. Tapos magpe-present kami ng isang movie, yung mga old movies like yung movie nila Babal, di ba medyo nakakatawa yun. And at the same time, may lesson at the end of the movie. That's why I will be conducting this kind of fundraising. This will serve as my fundraising because the money that we'll get in this fundraising will buy flat screen TV that will be donated to our school, LBSHS, and yung TV na magagamit na yun, yung flat screen TV na yun, ilalagay yun sa ating school, and doon ipopost yung mga announcement, achievements ng schools, ng teachers, ng mga students, and maganda yon na merong TV na nakalagay doon at nandun yung mga announcements and such. Next po, moving forward. Thank you po, ma'am. Ayun po, so baka po nagkaroon po ng technical problem po si ma'am. Ayun po. Thank you po, ma'am. For my makabansa naman po, ma'am, next slide na po. Thank you po. Ayan, for my makabansa, I will be conducting a voting/election program that will be probably magaganap siya on February or March. And paano ba tong voting election program? I will be inviting guest speakers from COMELEC, and they will have a seminar to the students, particularly do sa mga registered voters, kung paano ba yung magiging process ng botohan natin at ano ba yung purpose, bakit kailangan mo bumoto at bakit kailangan mo magpa-register. But take note on this, the students or lahat ng involved doon, hindi kami mangangampanya ng mga aspiring candidates such as for presidents and such. Hindi kami mangangampanya. The reason why I will conduct this is for the students to be more aware kung bakit ba kailangan nating bumoto, bakit kailangan nating maging aware, bakit kailangan nating magpa-register, and ano yung magiging process natin kapag bumoto na tayo during the election at 2022 election. So, ayun po yung magiging ganap sa voting election program. Magkakaroon po ng symposium/seminar with that. And for the teenage pregnancy awareness, I know, just like what Sir Puna said, medyo tumataas na yung percentage ng teenage pregnancy awareness. That's why gusto ko ulit magbuksan or i-open itong symposium na to, itong teenage pregnancy awareness, wherein I will be inviting different guest speakers na mag-share ng kanilang knowledge and advice sa mga students in order for the students na maging aware about this issue. Ano yung mga dapat nilang pinapasok na bagay sa hindi nila dapat pinapasok na bagay. And with that, hindi lang natin matutulungan ang ating estudyante, ang ating parents, ang ating school, ang ating teachers, but also we can also contribute the help to the whole world, to our country, which is the Philippines. That's all. And for the makakalikasan po, last but definitely not the least, we have the planting contest wherein the students will will participate to this contest, and they will plant vegetables dun sa mga ano nila, backyards nila, kasi di ba meron ng mga backyards dyan na hindi na nila masyado nagagamit. Now, I want it to make it useful. So, I will implement a planting contest, and their entry will be posted through social media, and their caption should be encouraging, and yung caption na talaga may encourage yung students and yung other people na magtanim din. Kasi hindi lang natin natutulungan yung mga estudyante na nakapagtanim na, but also we are also helping our nature to preserve our nature, to save our nature. Kasi 'di ba, maraming mga actions na ginagawa mga tao ngayon such as deforestation and such. Why not tumulong tayo, mag-contribute tayo sa maliit na bagay by planting a vegetable sa ating mga backyards or kahit sa maliit na paso lamang po. And that ends up my platforms. I am Julius Christian Ortiz. I don't make promises. I lead, I serve. Again, I am Julius Christian Ortiz na lagi nagsasabing, being a leader is to serve and not to be served. And I thank you. Thank you po, ma'am.
All right, maraming salamat. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. One of our candidates vying or running for the position of president, Julius Christian Ortiz. Now let's proceed to another aspiring student leader for this position. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Gem V. Grace Sedano.
Thank you, Boston.
Hi, Gem V.
Hello po. So, women can win. Women can lead. Well, that's what Kai Anderson said before he kicked the bucket. Kumalma po tayong lahat. For anyone who knows what happened next, let's talk about it later. And I hope your full attention is on me now. Women these days are tired of being oppressed and underestimated. Therefore, their endeavor to pursue a righteous leadership becomes vividly powerful. Good day, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. I am Jamie Grace Bisidano from Grade 12 Confucius, and I am running for president. So nakikita niyo po dyan yung aking background, and alam ko pong hindi nalilid sa inyong kaalaman dahil ako naman po ay nag-post niyan sa aking timeline. And the concept of this speech is not just to give emphasis for a justifiable leadership. Instead, understanding the genuine objectiveness on how to execute abilities and capabilities in showing concrete actions. Totoo po, as a learner, sa biyaya at kahabagan ng ating Panginoon, meron po tayong mga skills, such as being trustworthy, responsible, reliable, and congenial. Pero, yung pagnanasa, may hunger and thirst to learn by means of experiences will never be satisfied. Kasi syempre, lahat po tayo dito natututo pa lang at dapat handa tayo magpaturo. I am still a student who is willing to dedicate herself in learning. In that case, maraming rooms for improvement that I am willing to take and appreciate. Now, here are some of my advocacies and platforms, and if I will be rightfully elected as your new SSG president, these will be done respectively. As we can see, improving our utmost and sincere faith in God could also be done in school. So we are not just learning academically, but we are growing spiritually as well. Yung mga activities na nakalagay dito, as you can see, the Timothy Circle, it's like Glee Club pero godly version siya. Parang yung mga interested na they can showcase their talents also, ganun kung gusto nila. And feel free to join. And yung cell group naman, that is like a small kawan that is intended to accommodate students or even teachers. Very welcome po kayo to attend Bible study, regardless of your religion and beliefs. Kasi yung word of God is for everyone. And for everyone who seeks the truth and desires to have a right transcendence with Him. And guys, ito lang, take note kung nag-notes kayo, and I hope nakikinig kayo. It is hard to learn about God. Okay? But it is never impossible to know Him. You just have to receive Him as our personal Savior, as our Creator, ganon. And trust Him that He will make everything all right in time. So next, our classmates, friends, and teachers deserve motivation and inspiration. Because alam naman natin sa panahon natin ngayon, sobrang nagiging trial na yung pag-cope up. Parang coping up had been a challenge for everyone because of our different situation. That's why being kind and selfless could help talaga. Beneficial siya. And ano naman kung mag-post tayo ng mga daily reminders to keep going. Like, friend, kaya mo yan. And I believe in you. You can do this. And yung mga Bible verses na nag-inspire sa atin and nag-motivate. Like, and yung mga updates. Pero dapat lagi natin tignan kung it is appropriate ba and helpful sa sitwasyon. And isipin din natin, may natatapakan ba kung tao dito? Di ba? Dapat isipin natin din yung kapakanan ng iba before ourselves. Kasi ganun yung leader. And all the ways are simple, but we know that sometimes simplicity counts the most. And kung naghahanap kayo ng someone to talk to, pwede po ako kasi wala naman akong ka-chat sa messenger. Hindi. Ay, pwede po ako na inyong rant buddy, tapos kasama yung mga kaklase ko, sobrang supportive and understanding nila. Shout out sa my beloved Confucius. Grabe, sobrang pagpapasalamat po sa inyo, maging kay Sir Marion. Thank you very much po. And furthermore, being nationalistic is advantageous all the time. Yung bansa po natin, alam po natin na hindi siya divine, hindi siya perfect. Pero ibig sabihin ba nun, hindi na siya worthy of our care, charity, and appreciation? So, organizing seminars approved by the organization advisor and members could be beneficial. Siyempre to enhance our abilities in understanding our country's undeniable beauty, unforgettable history, and colorful culture and art. Also, di ba ang sarap gumawa sa isang workplace na napakalinis, napaka-aliwala sa tignan. So, concerning the campus beautification will also contribute effectively for the learners and for the teachers na rin, syempre, to feel safe and happy. Building nurseries could promote great harbor to different varieties of plants, just like leadership. We are starting from the little steps. And on the latter days, the improvements will bloom abundantly with the right care, patience, and perseverance. So, wag po kayong magalit sa akin, malapit na po akong matapos. In conclusion, leadership has no gender. It is not based in fame or status. Rather, one must lead by example. So I hope that you had a great time listening to my platforms and advocacies. And if I will be elected as a new president, I will do my very best to not disappoint any one of you. Once again, I am Jambi Grace Di Sedano, running for president. Thank you very much. God bless, God rules, and Godspeed.
All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, our two candidates vying for the position of president. Maraming salamat, Jambi Grace Sedano, and of course, Julius Christian Ortiz. A quick run-through ulit po, no, para a quick review sa ating mga aspiring student leaders na tumatakbo sa iba't ibang posisyon. For the peace officer, we have Maria Elaine Micosa. For the PIO, we have Tyron Angelo Villanueva and Eliza Nerin D. Bernardo. For the position of an auditor, we have John Richard Cañada, CJ J. Lecaros, and Gia Isabella Opolencia. And of course, we have the position of treasurer, we have Loisy May de la Paz and Vindy Tolentino. For the position of secretary, we have the following: Emerald Faye Morales, Shakira Shane Gomez, and Charity Fodra. And of course, vice president, we have Sindra Lapitan and Sonia Jamie Serna. And of course, our topmost position in sa SSG, we have our president. We have the following: Julius Christian Ortiz and Gemvi Grace Sedano. napakinggan na po natin lahat ang kanilang platforms. Naging tulong ito para makapamili tayo ng susunod na SSG officers ng ating paaralan. With that, let me have Ma'am Mary V. Escabin, our SSG advisor, for her closing remarks. Ma'am?
Rinig po ba?
Yes, po.
Okay, good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the COMELEC, led by Ma'am Gladys, Sir Roger, Ma'am Let, Sir Chris, Ma'am Kim, and Ma'am Bea. Okay, ang COMELEC po ang naging proponent. Sila po ang pinaka-nanguna sa aktibidades natin, starting from the filing of the candidacy until this presentation of the candidates, and tomorrow would be the election. Thank you very much, COMELEC group po, sa inyong pong preparations. And for the leaders or the candidates for this election, first and foremost, congratulations na po. Kasi sabi nga ni Ma'am Gladys, you took that big leap, okay? You have that confidence, you believe in yourself, meaning to say, all of you have that capability to be leaders in your own little way. So congratulations na po in advance. But let me share with you a quote from Sheryl Sandberg, the Chief Operating Officer of Facebook. Sabi niya, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. So yung magiging impact po ng ating mga magiging future leaders, it doesn't end with the end of your tenure, okay? It is just starting. Nag-uumpisa pa lang po ang inyong contribution not only to yourself, to your school, and also of course to your family and for the country as well. I would also like to share with you ang preamble ng SSG. Okay, sabi sa preamble, the students of SSG believes that there is a need for a better organized SSG. Okay, and then we are here, or you will be there to implement, maintain the goals and aspirations, embody the ideals and principles of freedom, equality, justice, and democracy, and eventually promote the welfare of all students and academic standards of our alma mater. So very significant po ang magiging contribution ng ating magiging student leaders. We will know this by tomorrow. Real time po ang magiging results po ng ating elections. You would be updated and I am hoping that everybody, those who are here with us, we have about 200, let me check, 220 na lang. Kanina po, we have 254 students who are watching with us, and the rest of the teachers are here in the Zoom and the student candidates. So sana po you would encourage your classmates to vote, participate in our election tomorrow. Kasi at the end of the day, we are all doing this not for ourselves, okay, but for the betterment of our school. Colossians 3:23 until 24 sabi, the verse says, whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. So this is my verse. Since na nagturo ako na whatever I am doing, I am not doing this for anybody else, okay? Siyempre kasama po dun yung ating super love for the work, but we are doing it all for the glory of God. Again, advance congratulations sa ating mga student leaders. Then your next step would be choosing your SSG advisors. And thank you again, COMELEC, and congratulations, SSG candidates. Good morning po sa lahat.
Alright, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Mary V. Escabin. That's our current SSG advisor in our school. And that's indeed a good reminder to everybody, no, to let's all exercise our right to vote, not only dito sa ating gaganaping SSG elections and of course to our national election. Naway maging reminder ito na bumoto tayo and of course to choose and vote wisely. And that ends our program this morning. Medyo 12:03 p.m. na po, 12 noon na po, no? So with that, thank you for joining, thank you for watching, and thank you for listening and supporting our program in our school. Maraming salamat po. Alright, maraming salamat. Congratulations, everyone. Maraming salamat po. With that, requesting everybody to please open their camera for our picture taking po. Alright. Requesting also the students present dito sa ating Google Classroom, dito sa ating Zoom meeting to join us. Sino po kaya ang ating in charge sa ating
Ako po,
meeting?
sir. Sige,
There you
kami.
go, ma'am.
Ma'am Padilla pa, open po.